Besides being two extremely influential celebrities who have achieved success through hard work and dedication in their careers, Cristiano Ronaldo and Eminem are true tycoons who know how to capitalize on their fame to make a lot of money. But have you ever wondered which of them has the most luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a heated battle between Cristiano Ronaldo and Eminem. Both celebrities live sophisticated lives and luxurious properties, but who owns the most valuable property? Eminem is speculated to have once owned a luxurious residence on Viewmont Drive in the city of Los Angeles, California. The property, built in 2002, is 4,300 square feet in size and is in a prime location in the area with beautiful views of the city. Upon entering the place, it is possible to notice a modern and at the same time minimalist style, being that there are two living rooms in the residence, both integrating dining tables facing the glass walls. There is also a kitchen, for luxurious bathrooms with white porcelain tile floors, and other rooms to contemplate the enchanting landscapes of the region, which make this villa a great choice for those seeking sophistication and tranquility. The house also has 3 bedrooms, all of which have glass walls that bring natural light into the interior, while the master suite has doors that open onto a deck, where there is a pool with infinity edges and breathtaking views. According to rumors, Eminem sold the property in 2006, and the property is currently valued at $4,882,700. Ronaldo, on the other hand, has added a contemporary mansion in the Cascais area of Portugal to his property holdings. The 29,000 square foot property has 3 floors and is being remodeled under the guidance of Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina Rodriguez. The exterior features 5,900 square feet of open space for outdoor leisure activities, as well as a large swimming pool and a garage for up to 20 cars. As reported, the price of the mansion is $11 million, but after the remodeling was completed, it was believed to be worth $21 million. However, with the complications that the work has been going through, it has still not been completed, and it is estimated that Ronaldo has already spent at least £28 million on the place. And because Cristiano Ronaldo has invested more money in his mansion, he wins this first round. Both tycoons are completely passionate about high-powered cars, but which one owns the most valuable garage? Eminem is discreet and doesn't usually flaunt his cars, but according to GQ magazine, he has owned the following vehicles: a $60,000 Aston Martin V8 Vantage from 2006, a $80,000 Porsche 996 Turbo from 1999, a $95,000 Porsche Carrera GT from 2004, a $110,000 Audi R8 Spider, a $150,000 super sportive American car, the Ford GT from 2005, a $230,000 2012 McLaren MP4-12C, a $250,000 Ferrari 575M Maranello from 2003, a $277,000 Ferrari F430 Scuderia from 2008, a $300,000 Porsche 911 GT3 RS 4.0 from 2011. From the same brand, in 2019 Eminem acquired a Porsche 911 GT2 RS, a vehicle with a rather restricted production, having only 30 units produced, which justifies its $420,000 value. Some sources point out that he also once owned a 2011 Ferrari 599 GTO, one of the Italian super sports car brand's top-of-the-line models, which can be found on the market for sale for up to $500,000, depending on how preserved it is. Eminem finally got his hands on his own Lamborghini Aventador with 690 HP and capable of reaching a top speed of 270 miles per hour. And to get it, the rapper spent about $560,000. Meanwhile, Cristiano Ronaldo's garage has vehicles such as Camaro convertible $45,000, Mercedes-AMG GLE 63 for $115,000, Audi RS7 for $155,000, Bentley Continental $200,000, Porsche 911 Turbo S for $210,000, Mercedes-Benz S65 AMG Coupe for $250,000, Rolls-Royce Ghost for $340,000, Rolls-Royce Cullinan for $350,000, Maserati Gran Cabrio $350,000, Ferrari Purosangue for $398,000, Lamborghini Aventador for $400,000, Ferrari 599 GTO for $410,000. Brabus G800 $450,000. Ferrari F12 TDF $480,000. Rolls-Royce Phantom $500,000. McLaren Senna $1 million. And even a beautiful Bugatti Veyron, a super sports car made especially for those who like speed. The vehicle is so fast and powerful that it can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.6 seconds and is capable of reaching a top speed of an incredible 253 miles per hour. And it's no wonder that this unbelievable car can cost as much as $2.5 million. CR7 also owns a spectacular Bugatti Chiron, a super sports car well known for being one of the fastest and most luxurious vehicles in the world. To give you an idea of how powerful this car is, it can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds, reaching a top speed of an unbelievable 261 miles per hour. And to buy this supercar, it's estimated that Cristiano Ronaldo must have spent around $3.1 million. But without a doubt, Cristiano Ronaldo's most expensive car is a Bugatti Cento DXi, a mega-exclusive super sports car, only 10 of which are manufactured worldwide. This unbelievable car has a 1,600 horsepower engine, can accelerate from 0 to 100 in an incredible 2.4 seconds, and has a top speed electronically limited to 236 miles per hour. No wonder Ronaldo had to shell out around $12 million to buy this supercar. And for having much more luxurious vehicles, Cristiano Ronaldo wins this round. Both celebrities own a lot of property in different locations, but which one has the biggest property portfolio in the United States? Unlike other celebrities who live in Los Angeles, in upscale neighborhoods like the Hollywood Hills, Eminem prefers to live near Detroit, Michigan, the city where he grew up. His current mansion, built in 1996, is 8,900 square feet in size, located in Clinton Township, where Eminem can live quietly without straying from his roots. The mansion has a more rustic style, having a fountain at the main entrance and being surrounded by several trees. According to media reports, Eminem bought the residence in 2000 for the princely sum of $1,483,500. Raising the price further, the rapper owned another even larger mansion in nearby wealthy Michigan suburb of Rochester Hills. The contemporary architecture mansion that was built in 1986 is 17,500 square feet in size and sits on a 5.7-acre lot. Among the main rooms it has, there is the living room with wood floors and a marble fireplace, which integrates with the sophisticated dining room. There are also 10 bathrooms throughout the site, a kitchen with granite countertops, a modern billiard room, and 6 cozy bedrooms. Outside, there is a large wooded garden and a tennis court, which is also used as a basketball court, as well as having a luxurious swimming pool, which is next to a patio and a lounge with several glass doors. There is also a lake within the lot, a cabin for relaxing, and a 2,000 square foot guest house that features a spacious living room, a kitchen with wood furniture, and other amenities. Before Eminem acquired the property, it was owned by former Kmart CEO Charles Conaway until the rapper bought the property in 2003 for $4,750,000. CR7, for his part. In 2015, the football star decided to buy a flat on New York's famous Fifth Avenue in the United States, more specifically in the Trump Tower building, a development founded and built by former President Donald Trump. The property is 2,500 square feet and has a very classic and luxurious decor with, for example, black and white limestone floors and many wood-paneled walls. And of course, an athlete like him couldn't do without a fitness room. But it's the fantastic view from the flat that really stands out. From the window you can see the beautiful and well-known Central Park, a super prime area with one of the most valuable square meters in the world. According to media reports, he paid around $18.5 million to buy the property, but he now wants to sell it for less than half the price, around $7.8 million. And since Ronaldo had a more expensive property, he wins this round. Point for the Portuguese. In this round, we'll find out which businessman has the best private jets, Cristiano Ronaldo or Eminem? Cristiano Ronaldo, for example. One of the jets he has had is a Gulfstream G200, a sophisticated, medium-sized, high-performance twin-engine executive aircraft. The interior of the aircraft is very comfortable and spacious, where Cristiano Ronaldo has already shared photos showing his improvised bed. The aircraft can carry up to 10 passengers, and it's no wonder it can cost up to $6 million. The football star's most expensive jet, on the other hand, is the Gulfstream G650, one of the most modern, fastest, and longest-range aircraft available on the market in this segment. The interior of the aircraft has a luxurious finish, can carry up to 18 people, and offers excellent ergonomics. And to have this super jet at your disposal at all times, you need to invest a real fortune. Depending on the model and year, it can cost up to $70 million. Eminem, on the other hand, only prefers to hire aircraft when he needs to travel, so it's Cristiano Ronaldo who wins this round. When it comes to shopping, the two celebrities don't usually skimp, but which of them spends the most? Some of the most expensive items that Eminem usually spends money on are watches, such as a Rolex Day-Date with an unusual gold nugget bracelet. This model was certainly customized, which makes it impossible to figure out its price. But the original version of this watch costs about $25,000. Another watch that the rapper owns is an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Quantine Perpetual manufactured in 1995. And its rarity justifies its price of $100,000. But his favorite watch brand is the G-Shock, with their watches being more sporty and cheaper. Eminem really does not leave humbleness behind. Something that Eminem makes a point of investing money in his comic books. He's a big collector, and he doesn't mind having to pay a lot of money on rare magazines, like Amazing Fantasy number 15, a historical Spider-Man issue that can cost almost $500,000, depending on how well kept it was. CR7, for his part, has an impressive collection of watches, including Rolex Daytona Cosmograph in oyster steel $13,000, Santos de Cartier 100 XL chronograph for $20,000, Rolex Daytona Cosmograph Yellow Gold for $38,000, Rolex Yachtmaster 2 for $50,000, Frank Muller Vanguard chronograph for $55,000, Rolex Skydweller Eve Rose Gold for $65,000, Public Spirit of Big Bang King Gold Rainbow for $93,000, Rolex GMT Master 2 Yellow Gold Ruby for $120,000, Jacob & Company Epic X Flight of CR7 for $145,000, Tag Heuer Carrera Ronnie Peterson for $240,000, Rolex Cosmograph Daytona Arabic for $425,000, Rolex GMT Master 2 White Gold for $485,000, Rolex Daytona Rainbow for $600,000, Breguet Complications Double Tourbillon for $610,000, Bulgari Octo Tourbillon Blue for $700,000, Jacob & Company Caviar Flying Tourbillon Savorites for $780,000, Jacob & Company Caviar Tourbillon Blue Sapphires for $920,000, Hublot Big Bang Tourbillon Sapphire Rainbow for $960,000, Bugatti Chiron Tourbillon for $1 million, Jacob & Company Grand Baguette for $1 million, Hublot Tourbillon Biaxis King Gold $1 million, Frank Muller Century Curvex $1.5 million, Gerard Perregaux Planetarium $2 million, and Frank Muller Invisible Baguette Diamonds for $2 million. As well as buying watches for himself, in 2014 he gave all his Real Madrid teammates a Bulgari watch valued at over $10,000 each. As for his girlfriend, Georgina Rodriguez, the football star gave her a sapphire ring worth $670,000, as well as a diamond ring signed by the French high jewelry house Cartier, valued at around $850,000. And because they spend a lot of money in different ways, let's call this round a draw. Both stars are also great businessmen, but which of them makes the most money from other types of business? Cristiano Ronaldo, for example. Taking advantage of the fact that he is known as a super stylish man, he decided to create his own shop, known as CR7, where he sells underwear, glasses, perfumes, and other products. And to give you an idea of its success, the shop's Instagram alone has more than 10 million followers. Being an athlete who loves to exercise, Cristiano Ronaldo also founded CR7 Fitness by Crunch in 2021, a gym for those who want to work out like him, which is expanding across Spain and Portugal. The star has also teamed up with tennis player Rafael Nadal to open at least 2 restaurant chains, called Toto, which serves traditional Italian recipes, based in Madrid, and Tadal, which offers dishes inspired by Spanish cuisine, with branches in Ibiza, Beverly Hills, and Doha. Being a very vain man and concerned about his appearance, the player also became a partner in Insperia, a hair transplant clinic with around 15 units in Portugal and Spain, which makes tens of millions of euros a year. Ronaldo also invests in the hotel business, being a partner in the Pestana chain, the largest hotel conglomerate in Portugal. This partnership was responsible for creating the Pestana CR7 hotels, a line of luxury hotels themed around the football star, which turned 7 in 2023. And to give you an idea of the size of the deal, just one of the units set to open in Paris required an investment of around 60 million euros. Eminem, on the other hand, has companies in his name. To make his presence known in the tech business, Eminem is one of the investors in the startup Maker's Place, a non-fungible token marketplace for buying and selling digital artwork and other creations. He even released his own collection of NFTs, including a video that sold for $100,000. In total, his collection raised $1,780,000 in just one day of sales. In actuality, Eminem is always promoting his NFTs on his social media, which reaches a large audience. After all, he has over 37 million followers on his Instagram. The exact amount of the rapper's investment in the company is unknown, but he was one of the angel investors at $30 million. And surely Eminem must be already seeing some financial return from it. By making use of his fame further, Marshall also sells other products in his online stores, such as shirts printed with his album's covers and CD and DVD kits. Another of the rapper's enterprises is his restaurant called Mom Spaghetti, which already has units in his hometown of Detroit and also in Los Angeles. In the music business, in 1999 he founded his own record label named Shady Records, which has signed contracts with big names like 50 Cent. Not to mention the money the rapper has already made from advertising. As an example, he has participated in campaigns for brands such as the automaker Chrysler, M&M's Chocolates, Brisk Iced Tea, among others. And since we don't know how much they make from each business, let's call it a draw. Everyone knows that both celebrities have made a lot of money during their careers, but which one has the biggest fortune? Eminem, for example. To give you an idea of the artist's relevance on the global stage, he has had 10 #1 albums on the Billboard 200, which debuted consecutively at #1 on the chart, making him the first artist to achieve that feat. There are more than 220 million albums sold, which gets him in the top 9 best-selling artists of all time. Another major source of income for the artist are his world tours. The rapper has also a very successful story in digital platforms. With over 53 million subscribers on YouTube, he is the second most followed solo singer channel, second only to Justin Bieber. Some sources estimate that Eminem earns about $20 million per year, taking into account his earnings with music, such as concerts, CD sales, and streaming platforms such as Spotify. In the years when he's actively touring to promote an album, that figure can easily approach $30 to $50 million per year. Taking into consideration his rather stable 25-year-old career, we can quite conservatively speculate that his net equity, that is, after paying all taxes, is approximately $350 million. Ronaldo, on the other hand, isn't far behind. As a Juventus player alone, for example, he was one of the highest-paid athletes in the world at the time, with a salary of around 31 million euros a year. In 2023, when he joined Al Nassr Football Club, Cristiano Ronaldo became the highest-paid player in the history of the sport, earning around $200 million a season, thanks to a 2.5-year contract that will see him earn an incredible $535 million by 2025. And although these are impressive figures, that's not all the money Cristiano Ronaldo usually pockets, as he is an influential man who earns huge amounts from advertising. And the reason for this is very simple. He is none other than the celebrity with the most followers on Instagram, with more than 620 million followers who follow his posts on the platform. And it's because of this ability to influence people that the world's biggest brands are willing to invest a fortune to link their image to him, such as Nike, which has a lifetime contract with the athlete, paying around 24 million euros a year. And it's no wonder that sources say that in 2019, Cristiano Ronaldo earned around $47.8 million from his paid Instagram posts alone, and even more than $1 million for just one photo. And to give you an idea of Cristiano Ronaldo's fortune, according to an estimate made by Forbes magazine in 2020, he became the first player in the history of football to earn more than $1 billion over the course of his career. But with all the taxes the star has to pay in business investments, his net worth is currently believed to be over $600 million. So it's clear that Cristiano Ronaldo wins this final round. At the end of this fight, we have 2 points for Eminem against 7 points for Cristiano Ronaldo, making him the champion. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.